What's up, guys? This is Verbal here, going over my Heavy Gunners build. I hope you enjoy. Alright, for this build, you want to walk over to your perk machine. I have it set up as a heavy build. We can also use it for PvP and PvE, but I just prefer it for PvP because where it's an AP drainer build. Here are my specials before the legendary stats. So I have 10 in strength, 2 in perception, 15 in endurance, 6 in charisma, 8 in intelligence, 4 in agility, and 11 in luck. You have that base stats, and then for the legendary perks, I have that for. Actually, why do I have that? I don't know. Hold on. Why would we get rid of that? Hold on. Where is my? There it is. So I have intelligence maxed out at 4. I have strength maxed out at 4. I have funky duds to deal with the people with the auto axes. With the ghoul with the auto axe, the poison damage on the auto axe, it's disgusting right now. And also, if you come across someone using Strangleheart or Thorn, you'll be okay. Take 115 maxed out. Enemies take 40% more damage when they attack you if you're on a team. I have endurance maxed out and agility maxed out. This card, endurance, is the main card you want maxed out because this is going to be a high health build. A high health to a point where you could probably reach 1,000 health if you have the right buffs. I don't have the right buffs. I'm dumb. So, the build goes as follows. I have Traveling Pharmacy in 1 because I needed a spot in there somewhere just to fill. Just for a filler. I have Master Heavy Gunner maxed out, Heavy Gunner maxed out, Expert Heavy Gunner maxed out, Blocker maxed out, and Brick Wall at 2. Well, actually, technically it's a 1, technically, if you want me. And I have Grenadier for the pesky people that like to use the Chinese stealth armor. I'll throw nuke grenades if I have them, and I'll be able to see the little triangle of the head. This is the most important part of the build. As long as you have the right buffs, the right mutations, and the right armor, you should not die if you come across a ghoul for PvP. So I have Life Giver maxed out. Your endurance heavily affects your health for your Life Giver. So as long as you have high endurance, your health will be high as what it could be. So Through Hiker, because I like to carry a lot of glowing toxic goo, and then quantums if I have them at the point. Cola Nut, Nuka Drinks. Nuka Cola Drinks are now 3 times as beneficial. Fireproof maxed out at 2 because I couldn't put it at 3 because of all the other cards. Starch Jeans at 1 because those pesky people with the bases, with the rad scrubbers, they take away your mutations if they get rid of it. Radiation Power. This perk card, I heard it's going to be nerfed next update. I don't know how true it is. Extend a small amount of glow per hit to deal 20% bonus damage. This is currently bugged. Use this as much as you can to a point. It uses less glow what it's supposed to. It also does more damage than what it's supposed to. Then also a Glowing Gut for your radiation foods and drinks grant 300% more rads. Then your basic, your strange in numbers, your suppressors, your tenderizers. Technically, you could switch out for suppressors for Party Boy if you want to run Nuka Darks, but I don't have Nuka Dark recipe, so I can't do that. So I just use suppressors or just server hop for the Nuka Darks. Stabilize, Empower Armor, Heavy Guns, gain excellent accuracy, ignore 40% of armor. This paired with anti-armor is the most broken perk in all this. You could use a Holy Fire, you could use a 50 cal, you could use a Gatling gun. It don't matter. That 40% armor penetration paired with that anti-armor is to a point where they don't even have power armor on. Batteries included because fuel and fusion cores weigh a lot. But Gunsmith, because where I run, instead of break slower on my Holy Fire, I run faster reload, because it helps with the reload, you can shoot more. Science Monster. This card is a card. I'm gonna link my friend's channel in the description. But Science Monster, when you have Glow, it's basically Tenderizer on steroids. It's basically a second Tenderizer from when the ghoul is compared to the human. Then your normal, like your Gunslinger, ranged weapons deal plus 12% damage to weak spots. Gorilla, plus 20 damage to close enemies. Dodgy. This perk card, if you want to survive a lot, you have to have high AP. So your agility has to be high. 30% of incoming damage at the cost of 30 action points. As long as you have high agility, you'll be fine. Bloody Mess, simple as this is the same card when it was when it started. One Gun Army, stagger chance of this build, as long as you hit them, they will stagger. Whether they have the Brick Wall card or not, they will stagger. But the only thing that will get you is the reflective on the power armor. That's the only thing that'll get you. Class Freak, because where I run that, or I run, where is it? I run Curator or Class Freak. I switch out whenever I have the mutations for it. Then Faulty Spots. As long as you hit them in their weak spots, so the head or any part of the body that's not heavily armored, you should be fine. Now for the power armor. I run a full set of Vulcan Assassin's Endurance with 4 Aegis and 1 Reflective. Then on the arms, I run optimized bracers for, say if I need to run up auto axe just in case, if I come across a stacker, if I need the extra damage, I'll switch builds. Now for the buffs. I like to take a Psycho buff and the Bobblehead Heavy Gunner. Psycho buff does plus 65 HP, plus 3 endurance, and plus 3 strength, and then plus the 25% damage. The Company T, the 10% AP regen. The long as your feral meter is above a certain point, you'll have plus AP, HP, sorry, plus 3 endurance, and also plus 3 strength. Your food buffs are going to be the Cranberry Meatball Grinder, the Pemmican, and then the Scroll on the Stick for plus 8 agility and 8 endurance and 100 HP. Mutations. I take Bird Bones because as long as you're up high, you won't fall down like a sack of potatoes. Carnivore, 3 times the benefits of meat. No benefits in veggies, unfortunately. You don't really need veggies in this game unless you're gonna VATS. Empath to deal with the stackers, to help with my friends just in case, say if we're jumping a set of stackers, I'll jump in ahead of them and then I'll be the guy that drains their AP. Herb Mentality, plus 3 to all specials as long as you're on a team. If you're on solo, it's plus 1. Marsupial, it's just for the carry rate and the jump height, sure, as a negative intelligence. Scaly Skin is plus 62 damage resistance and plus 62 energy resistance. Negative 12 AP, but that's why we pop your serums to suppress that effect. Speed Demon, you can move at speed, reload speed. Talons, just in case I need to use the Auto Axe, and then for the Twisted Muscles is the melee damage, limb damage, and then sure, the gun accuracy is negative. I'll just pop a Twisted Muscle just in case I actually need it. And then on top of, you pop a Psycho buff, and a Big Guns, and a Toxic Goo, I'm doing 134 damage with a 346 fire for 5 seconds. And then my stats, currently on a team with just me and my mule, I'm on 33 strength, 5 perception, 48 endurance. I could probably push that farther if I had a team of 4, full team of 4. 1 charisma, negative 1 charisma, because where I'm a ghoul, you're basically, can't go into places to buy stuff. You have to get a costume. You're 15 intelligence, which is no point. Agility is the issue. I could probably push endurance higher if I had a Nuka Dark. Actually, I want to see if I have a Nuka Dark. Hold on. Do I have an extra Nuka Dark somewhere in here? I do, but it's in display. It's fine. It'll be fine. And then your 14 in luck is basically there's no point of the because you're not vasting with this build. Technically, you could if you popped a bunch of coffee. Technically, you could. And then I used to have quantums, but I traded them off a couple days ago for some more buffs, so I don't really use them anymore. I just pop your toxic goo and you're good to go. If you come across someone using VATS, just pop the Stealth Boy, your basic PvP, and if someone's in Stealth Boy, just pop a Great Mentat. You can see the pink glow around their body. That concludes the buffs. All in all, this is the main build I run. I use the auto wax every once in a while. The auto wax I use is... People say that Furious is not good anymore, but technically the Furious is still good. As long as you pop a Wellington and a melee damage buff, you should be fine. But my auto axe is a Furious. It was power attack, but I used limb damage because I was fighting the robot. 3 strength and then Furious, and Pounders as well. It's basically Furious, but on steroids. Ever since the update came out, they changed it. So I hope this build helps. I hope to see whoever's out in the Fallout wilderness. Hope to one of these days I run into somebody use my build and hope to give me a hard time with my build. Technically, you could use it with a Cryolator too, but I don't use Cryolator. I'm not KD Inkwell. So, anyways, I hope you enjoy, guys. Like and subscribe. Love yous. Peace.